Hey YouTube, I just want to talk to you guys about knowing your red flags and don't ignore them. Now, we've been on this journey, especially me, for healing from narcissistic abuse. Um, I've been free from my narcissist for about 35 days or slightly more. I'm not really counting as much, but it's a journey. Sometimes I can't eat, sometimes I can't sleep, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, pretty much every night. Um, I will give you one story, and I'll try to make it short. Again, if you haven't watched my videos, please go back and watch them so you can know the backstory. But I'll just reiterate, I've known my narcissist since we were 17. We were first loves, and we're both 34 now. We're the same age. Uh, a lot of things happened in that, and when we reconnected, things just went completely crazy. Number one, know your red flags. Number two, do not ignore them. I don't care who they are to you. I don't give a shit who they are to you. This guy was my best friend, first love. God, I mean, we have had so many years together. But again, people change as they grow up. You go in different directions, and that's okay. The key thing that I learned here is stop trying to make people be who they used to be in your life, in your mind, in your head, in your heart, whatever that is. People change constantly. We're human. I changed in a positive way. He changed in the other way. It was very hard. Sometimes it's very hard to see through an old flame or an old best friend or a long-term friend or whatever down to what they have become as a human. And his morals were depleted. My morals very high. So the mistake I made was I found out that he had been in jail, and I'll make it quick. But I'm an empath, so of course I'm like, I'm not gonna judge anybody or whatever. We all have problems. Shit. All right, cool. So I saw on Facebook, which is a tragic hot mess because Facebook will destroy your life, point blank, period. That he had posted a picture of him like looking buff, like, like I'm out of jail. And I said, oh, good for you, Steven. That's all I said. I didn't say you look hot. I didn't say, I didn't say any of that. I just said, oh, good for you. I didn't even say that much. I said, yay, Steven. No exclamation mark. About 4 days later, I've forgotten all about that post. I get a message, and he's like, yo, girl, what you been doing? And I'm like, oh my God, we gotta get back up together. Like, how you doing? Let me come get you, see how you're doing. Let's shoot the shit and, catch up. And that car ride was the end of me. One car ride. One car ride was the end of me. If I had just left him alone that night, if I had just said, oh, I'm doing well, I wish I did, but I didn't. What I did was I decided to go and pick him up in the night and bring him to my house. And he decided he wanted to kiss me that night. Just, kind of came, not like that. And then he looked sad. He was like, oh, you rejected me. I said, no, I didn't reject you. I was just caught off guard. And so I kissed him back. And after that, it was all downhill. The relationship, he said, would you like to try this again? And I said, absolutely. I've been thinking about you for years. And once the relationship became sexual, and once he moved in, and then that led to getting married, and then that led to 2 dead babies because my pregnancies ended really harshly, and it led to physical violence from him, cops, just getting my face beat in, getting cheated on, getting death threats from other women to me and my mom, where they shouldn't even have had the number, getting abandoned by him, and now at this point filing for divorce and can't even fucking find him. This is all from my best friend and childhood lover. That was a result of me ignoring the red flag. That red flag was not just red, it was on fire. Not fire, not fire, fire. Okay? I should have known that night because he looked off. Just off. Wasn't really looking me in the eyes on the car ride. Didn't really want to come to my house at first. I should have left his ass alone. Now, granted, it's not your fault if you're a victim. It's not your fault. And I'm telling you right now, if you're someone who victim shames, your ass better put on some gasoline-free draws for the trip to hell. Because after he beat my ass, his family, who I lived with, oh, I love you, have a baby, all this stuff for so many years, goes, how dare you put him back in jail? How dare you, after he beat your ass, that you actually called the cops? How dare you enable him? Found out the dude was doing crack cocaine, all this shit. Cheating on me, doing crack. Stealing my car, doing crack. Stealing my credit card and my rent, doing crack. Stole my 7-year-old's phone and used it to call bitches and fuck them while doing crack. What the fuck? Who deserves that? All from one hello. Yay, Steven. Good job, friend. Glad you're out. Hope the best for you. And it cost me almost my life. About 4 times, this dude almost literally murdered me. He took a big ass knife out. One of them big ones, big carving type knives with holes in it. One night, over something random, I don't even know what it was, and just starts cutting himself. And I'm like, now all them cuts on your arm that have healed, I thought, because he said the ex-wife did it. But now I'm saying you're doing it to yourself. Oh. Then he takes a cigarette, sticks it in his own arm. It was like a demon was in this dude just saying, hurt yourself, kill yourself. It was weird. I said, do you want to die? And he goes, no, but sometimes I do. That's what my mom always does when something's like freaky weird, like the Twilight Zone. She goes, because it's like a horror movie sound. What the fuck? This is all from the same guy who worked hard all the time, bought me presents all the time, was always sweet to me, wake up in the middle of the night, cook for me, massage my feet, you know, just always went on dates, you know, and who are you? And he's still gone right now. Now, yes, we can say thank God for that. Yes, we can say what a relief, but it's not a relief because I am mourning what feels like the death, the actual death of my friend, my best friend, my soulmate, my lover. Drugs took him away. So anyway, YouTube, I just want to say, if you're going through this, you're not alone. I know this was a weird sporadic video, but please do subscribe. Hit the button. And just let's have more talks. Love yourself, take care of yourself, and don't, my love, please, I'm begging you, don't ignore the red flags and trust your intuition. All right, love you, bye.